Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, Saka here, and welcome back to another episode of Motorsport Manager. And when we last left off, we took to Dubai and got first and third and gained a little bit of points. Giuliani finished 7th and Cruz finished 2nd. And those are our big competitors as far as, you know, the team standings goes. Team Purple is who we need to beat on a consistent basis. And as Crew Chief will tell you, a winning car in 1 week does not mean you will win the next. And we've got an interesting track layout here, and thankfully for the United Kingdom, there is no chance of rain, which is interesting enough. Top speed, high speed corners, and acceleration is preferable with a very high tire wear. So I'm going to be practicing on the hards, I believe. Low fuel burn, so we won't have to be spending much on pit road, but definitely taking care of the tires for sure. That leaves the softs open for qualifying, all that good stuff, but something to look out for. Before I continue, I want to say go ahead and press that subscribe button if you like what you see and you want to see me go for this championship. We're about halfway through the season, and as far as the teams go, we're leading, so you might be able to jump on the bandwagon for Saka Speedworks to take our first international GT championship. So please go ahead and hit that button if you are so bold. Let's go ahead and pick it up. Car repair is done, and the gearbox will be done tomorrow. So we're not going to work on any gearbox improvements. Let's go ahead and turn everything off and start from scratch here. Let's continue working on our good brakes. We know there are no extra brakes coming in the woodwork. As far as the gearbox is concerned, we'll continue to work on that gearbox there because that will go to Enrica. Let's also work on that engine there. And 84%, that's our next lowest, so we'll go ahead and take care of that. And as far as performance goes, definitely the engine. Probably both engines, I would say, but let's just work on the best parts for now and scooch that right on over to 8 days before the race. We're getting to the point where we can 100% all of our parts, which means maximum strippage. Bow chicka bow wow. But seriously, we can gain a lot of performance from stripping these parts. We've got 6 offers for sponsors, slot 5. 5th or above, we could do 800 grand per race for 10 races. I like it. We're giving up the upfront payment, but I think we'll be able to consistently do 5th or above and keep that coming for sure. Slot 2, can we get a nice juicy upfront? So $2 million or $1 million. And it's the same amount of time, I mean money over time, hablar. We're not in danger of going bankrupt yet, so we can go ahead and just take the extra money over time. Should be good. Let's go ahead and continue, and the gearbox is done. All right, so improving the parts. We've got a week before these parts are done, but all the parts are looking okay. I think I want to focus solely on getting that gearbox ready to go. And we can also work on, even though that gearbox is good right out of the box, we can work on improving its performance a bit. Let's go ahead and get that gearbox focused. So, you know, we're focusing more on the repair, but we're also working on that performance. That will be the one part that you guys fix. So we have a politics vote coming up, reliability work done on that Friday, so we'll have a week to iron out all the other stuff. All right. Decide whether or not to make a change to the type of tire. Slick tires are the second highest performance and cost the team $25,000 per race. Okay, normal width, slick tires. I don't know what we're running. So, let's see, and we're not listed in the rules of benefits or not benefit, so we're going to abstain. Why not? I really don't care. Just give me a tire to race on. And it's going to come down to approved. So we've got normal width slick tires for next season. If there is a next season, if we win this championship, we can swap and do something else. And there we go. Reliability work is done on that gearbox. Let's go ahead and start working on all of these other parts reliability, especially the ones that are going to be on Mia's car. 4 days after the race, Let's see, and then our next gearbox is this one. 5 days after the race, and then we'll just work on performance. Get that engine in there, get those brakes in there, get that spoiler in there, and Bob is your uncle. Once we get all of these parts full and ready to go, we can focus all of our time on the performance side. We'll be making up this performance deficit by the part shaving, so pretty happy with that. All right, staff center, that's fine. Reliability work is done. And continuing on, trying to squeeze everything we can out of it until Guilford. The Challenger Series ran in Milan. Let's take a look here. Joe Norris with the win. Do we see Falco anywhere? We do not. We'll take a look at Falco here and see if he did pick up a ride, but I don't think he did. Pre-race. Yes, Mia is feeling confident about her lead. I would too. Hopefully Mia can convert. All right, there is Guilford. All right, let's take a look at our scouting here. Sort by our favorites. Look for Falco. And nope, he's still unemployed. Well, it sucks to be you, Falco. Bet you wish you were part of a winning team. And let's go. So 10th or above for 400 grand. I think we can do 5th or above. That's a very good sponsor. Lower some of the expectations a bit. And as far as parts are concerned, we have that brand new gearbox to fit. So Mia is definitely going to grab that gearbox. Enrica will be able to grab the second gearbox. And you may be unhappy, but you've got a better gearbox, regardless of what you think. All right, so parts are looking good. Maximum reliability. I'll see you after qualifying. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Guilford, and we qualified front row 1 and 2, and as the United Kingdom does, it decided to rain every practice, every qualifying session, even though we were told no. And the weather so far looks dry for the race, but I don't count on that to last much at all. But I do have a 15% bonus to the race trim. We got that fully practiced and good, and a 10% increase on hard tires. So if this thing stays daylight and dry, we'll be on the hards for sure. So I think that 10% would be good. You can see that Mia has got 170% or 170 extra bonus performance, and Enrica was 60. And I think we're okay. I'm not seeing any rain here. By the next race, our forecasting center will be in, so we will be able to call the whole race. So this may be the last race that we're in the dark. But one good thing is Hammer AMR, yeah, Giuliani qualified 3rd, but his teammate was all the way back here. His teammate did not advance out of Q2. He's in the 7th row on mediums. But we are locked on soft tires, which, I mean, I had a set of mediums that I qualified with at, we should use, but, the rules are rules, I guess, and away we go. Mia will take the whole shot, and away she goes. Mia is not slowing down for anyone. 23 laps to go and 10 laps in the tank, so just over 2 stops. 2 and then 3 lap stint. We'll push these soft tires just a bit. Looks like everyone else in front of us is on softs as well. So everyone out of Q1 started the race on soft tires, which we're not good on at all. If these guys practice on soft tires, then that's going to be a thing. But looks like Cruz has already made it up to 2nd place. That is, outstanding for those guys. Go Team Purple, I guess. Not good for us. But Mia fighting back and forth. Enrica in 8th. As long as we stay in the lead pack, we'll be okay. Tires are starting to get in their optimum temperatures here, so I'll roll them back. And it looks like Enrica may be on pit road first. That's the way I'll sort of play it. Since Enrica is running further back, she'll be on pit road first. Track looks to be staying dry. We'll get on the hards as soon as possible. Look at Enrica, though. I guess she heard me talking about her. She got the boost, and away she went around the outside. Good on you, Enrica. So at this point, I guess Mia will be on pit road first. It'll be, sort of a toss-up. We have 5 laps left to make a decision until the tanks run dry. Here comes Mia, though, and Mia is not going to be shy about passing. There she goes to the inside, not shy about passing. Oh, looks like that car Oh, there was a big crash. Oh, that should have been a crash. That purple car should have been stuffed in the barrels. You've got to be kidding me. So purple, old Hammer AMR got away with one right there. I tell you what. All right, we're starting to lose some of our temperature. Just push just a skosh. And with 4 laps to go, 49% on the tires. Enrica may be the one on pit road first. We're going to be watching the rest of these guys and girls, see when they hit pit road. But Enrica is going to be the first one on. Mia is in second, 4 seconds back. It's just Giuliani got a hole shot and then started really taking off. Hopefully Mia can get that gap down. I want to keep on going as deep as I can in this run, of course. I don't know how long the hard tires are going to last, but 15 laps to go. Hopefully they last at least that much. All right, so cars are coming to pit road this time. I think Enrica can go ahead and come to pit road this time with everyone else. Get your hard tires on, fill up your car, and we'll just go from there and see what happens. All right, we'll see if we can keep Mia out an additional lap, maybe 2. It just all comes down to what's going on here. She's caught the leader, and Enrica is down and away, and plenty of tire. There goes Mia around, and I think we can go one more lap. Let's get to where we might not even have to change tires here. All right, Mia, come to pit road next time. Get on your hard tires. Fill up your car, please. Hopefully we didn't run her out of gas. 0.9 on the laps. Go low fuel burn. Make sure you can make it around. Yeah, it's going to be tight, but we went as far as we could on fuel. Yeah, she's going to make it. Barely, just barely. There we go, back to medium fuel burn. She's on pit road. Jack is up. Tires are on. Tank is full. Down and away. Here we go. 10 laps left in the bank, and she comes out right by Enrica. All right, Enrica, go ahead and just go neutral. Well, I mean, the hard tires, it looks like we can push just a little bit, and we have to come on pit road once again anyway. So I'm not opposed to burning up the tires if we can, or we should make up spots on pit road. Those cars are pitting. Looks like a few are choosing to go softs, and Bergman is staying out there on the race-worn medium tires. Look, you two settle it amongst yourselves. Do I have to separate you two? Tell you what, they're eating in each other here, and they're both boosting. Neither driver wants to cry uncle, and there goes Mia around. That's where Mia really excels over Enrica by far, is getting through traffic, for sure. All right, so we're within our fuel window right now. 9 laps to go. We don't have to put a whole lot in the tank. We're going to stop just this one time, and if we can keep tires on it, we may just take fuel only, which would save us quite a bit. All right, 8 laps to go, 72%, 80 on the tires. If we don't lose 10% of this tire wear per lap, we'll be okay. I may get Enrica on a set of softs just to finish the race up and have her push like crazy. But I don't see any others on pit road. They may be trying to stretch it. Only 3.3 laps left in Enrica's tank. And here comes Enrica down to the inside. There you go. Making passes. Mia holding strong in 6th. Yeah, and Enrica is right there. They're going to be on pit road. This is the last time they're on pit road. We need to extend the lead. And it looks like we will not have to take tires. We'll just have to take fuel only, and just enough fuel to get us to the end. So a gas and go will be quicker on pit road. I just wish they would stop fighting one another. All right, 1.6 left in the tank for Enrica with 5 laps to go. Her tires are going to be fine. If we were to change tires, that would go from 6 seconds to 10. I don't want to give up 4 seconds, though she may need it. I think Mia, since we pitted later, Mia can stay out on her hards. So we'll do Enrica for 10. Man, I just don't want to give up that track position. I think 4 seconds will be fine. I mean, she may be on that cusp. And I don't want to risk it. So 10 seconds on pit road for Enrica. And then Mia, we can pit any old time. Especially with 5 laps to go and 63% on the tires. I just kind of wish Enrica would get out of her way. Here she goes. 4 laps to go, 2 in the tank. So this is going to be gas and go. It's going to be 4 seconds of fuel, and that is it. Yeah, 2.7. If we were to add 1 more lap of fuel, that's 1 second. Yeah, I don't want to lose this race over a second. All right, Mia, there you go. Push, push, push. And in fact, she can attack. All right, come to pit road this time. Gas only. Enrica, we're just going to have her burn. Here comes Mia down and away. So she'll come out in 5th and really push. Enrica's there in 7th on the brand new soft tires. So this is where the driver is going to play a big key. With 2 laps to go, overtake mode, please. Hopefully the parts will last. We need to finish at least 5th, and Mia is letting herself get past. I mean, Giuliani on those used up tires. This is not the kind of race we needed from these drivers. Here we go, 5th or above, make the pass, there you go. Mia with a beautiful overtake into 3rd. 2nd place is right there closing. Oh crap. I don't think Enrica's gonna finish on fuel. I pushed her too much. Enrica is gonna run out of gas coming around the corner. Finish, finish, finish. So 7th. Still in the points, but that could have been bad. Mia finishes 4th. So it's a good thing we didn't take the big bonus, but we lost some ground to Team Purple, as we kind of do. And here I mean, Cruz should have been crashed. That's the long and short of it. As soon as Cruz went off into the dirt and got into the tire barrier, that should have been a DNF. Now, if we're lucky, Team Purple is cheating, and we can get those spots from them. That would be ideal. Or someone in front of us is cheating. That would be nice. We didn't cheat. We're doing this a legit way. All right, so a drive-through penalty for Zanata and a drive-through penalty for Menzi. Bendo made up the fastest lap because, of course. So Mia is now 2nd to Bendo overall, and now we are 6 points behind Hammer at the halfway mark of the season. So still within shouting distance. I think once we get the performance of our parts up, we'll be good. We have a few parts left to improve the reliability on for part shaving. But then as soon as we can increase the performance of those parts. And hopefully get to a race where we can sort of out-strategize them and come to the win. So we finished 3rd in the overall points, blah, 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 that's fine. 1.6, so we made our sponsor objective, down to 8.3 million. I'm sure we're going to get chewed out for our financial management. But, I mean, in the overall grand scheme of things, when we take a step back and we look at it, our car is 9th fastest on the grid with any other driver, but we're 2nd and 4th in points and 2nd in teams. Definitely nothing to gripe about. So in 2 weeks, our forecasting center will be done. We'll be able to see what kind of weather Singapore will give us. It is a street course with high tire wear, probably softs is where we are going to practice, qualify on the supers, and see what the second half of the season brings. Interview. Enrica ran out of gas. The brakes. She needs to button it. Yeah, lower your morale just a bit, Enrica, but you'll get it right back next race, I promise. So that is going to do it for me in this episode of Motorsport Manager. Ladies and gentlemen, like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you next week for Singapore. Take care.